Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be testing out a bunch of brand new makeup. I actually have a really good mix here of drugstore and high-end products. I picked up some stuff during the Sephora VIB sale and I showed you guys a haul a few days ago, so check that out if you have not seen it. And I also have some stuff here that I got sent to me in PR, so a little bit of everything. I hope you guys enjoy. Grab a snack and make sure you subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and let's test out some brand new makeup. Okay, so of course we are starting off with eyeshadow first. So I have this new palette here from Artist Couture. It is the Ethereal Bloom palette. It looks so pretty. I love this packaging. It's beautiful. And then look at these colors, you guys. Like, this is absolutely stunning. So I think we're gonna do a little purpley kind of look today, and probably like a little pop of color on the lower lash line. I've only swatched these colors. I haven't like actually dabbled into them, so I'm really excited because I love the Artist Couture Supreme Nudes palette. This palette right here is one of my holy grail high-end palettes. It's gorgeous. I mean, just a bunch of warm neutrals, of course, but this one is actually much smaller, as you can see in size. So I'm gonna start off with this color right here called Eternity. I'm gonna just apply that as my neutral blending shade. All right, just picking up some color. I'm being really light-handed because the other palette that I've tried from Artist Couture is very pigmented and super buttery. This is like a really soft mauve pink. I really like it because it's like a really light transition color. Next, let's go in with this color right here called Petal. It's like a really pretty kind of lilac shade. And I'm just gonna apply that kind of on the outer portion. This is like a pastel color, but it's so pretty. It's really light, but like it's definitely showing up. Then I'm gonna go into the shade Glorious. I'm gonna use a brush. I'm gonna use a dry brush. I'm not gonna like spray it or anything to see like how pigmented it is. I feel like we definitely need a little spray just to like amp it up. I'm gonna be using this later, but this is the e.l.f. and Jen Atkin Mist Me Spray. Look at this packaging, I love it. So I'm gonna be using this on my face, but I'm just gonna use it now just to spray my brush. I feel like even your finger might help. I mean, touching it, it's not like super pigmented, but sometimes your finger picks up better product when you pack it on versus a brush. I'm gonna add this color right here, Petal, and then I'm gonna take a little bit of Eternity, kind of just mix the two. And I'm gonna just apply that right here. I'm gonna go in with just my finger on this side to see how it looks. Okay, yeah, so this color, it's not super intense. I also have this little LA Girl Dream Glitter Iridescent Liquid Eyeshadow. It's like a little eye topper, and I think I'm gonna go in with this just to really emphasize that purple a little bit and add a little extra something. Ooh, wow, see, this is pretty. Look at that color. Like when it reflects, it looks different, like the color. I don't know if you guys can even see, but it kind of looks blue and like silvery white, but it also has some purple to it too. I'm like trying to show you. I'm definitely gonna do some winged liner today because I feel like I need to add a little extra something. Is this kind of like removing my eyeshadow? I hope not. I feel like it kind of removes it on this side. Okay, maybe that wasn't a good idea. Okay, that didn't really do much. I thought it was gonna add a little extra like glitter shine, but it's fine. We're gonna do some winged liner and then later on we'll do the pop of color. So, okay, I have this little KOKIE retractable liquid liner. It looks really cute and tiny. So we're gonna try it out. We're gonna do some winged liner today. So you kind of like pull it out like this. Wow, this is really black and like really easy to use. Wow, I really like this liner. This is like really nice. So that, so far, I'm loving it. Let's do mascara and lashes. So I have this new mascara from No. 7. This is the Full 360 Ultra Nourished Panoramic Lashes Mascara. This one looks really nice, and I love trying out new mascaras, and the wand looks like ginormo. So let's test it out. I know, I smell everything. Ooh, it's like really separating. It definitely has like volume and separation. And then for lashes, I have the Lash Couture Matte Black Foaming Collection lashes. So I already tried this line of lashes, but it was a different style and it was a little too dramatic for me. So I saw these and they were like a little bit less dramatic. Still obviously very like full and thick, but a little bit more wearable than the ones that I tried before. So I'm gonna test these out today because I love Kiss lashes. Okay, obviously these are dramatic, but the ones that I tried before, they were like really thick, like they kind of felt like little caterpillars on my eyes. So these are definitely more lightweight and fluffy and very wispy. So I'm gonna pop these on and then we will do skin. So I just put the lashes on, you guys, and I love the way that these look. They're kind of giving me Lily lashes in the style Miami vibes. I normally don't spend a lot of money on lashes, but those I've made an exception because they're so pretty. But I feel like these could be really good dupes for that style in particular. Like it reminds me of them so much. Now we're gonna move into the skin. So I have a couple new products here. So I'm first gonna actually just start off with the e.l.f. and Jet Atkins spray. I'm actually just gonna spray my face for a little bit of like a primer water. This sprays really nicely and it reminds me of the dewy coconut mist that they have. Like it smells just like it and everything. So I really like that. And then for primer, I have the Rare Beauty Pore Diffusing Primer. So this foundation that I have that I'm gonna be using today is from LYS, which is actually Love Yourself Beauty, which is so cute. So originally I was gonna use this foundation and then the primer from the same brand, but a couple of you guys were telling me that the combo doesn't really work that well together. So I'm gonna save the primer for a different video and I'm gonna use this one from Rare Beauty because this is new as well and I have not tested it out. Oh wow, this feels really cooling on the skin. Ooh, this feels really nice. Feels like a cooling kind of gel. I feel like it's really, really smoothing also. The texture and everything is very unique. I don't know, I like it. Pore Diffusing Primer. I agree. I feel like this is so smoothing, but it's like very, like the consistency is very nice and like cooling on the skin. So far so good. I love the way that felt. It's like different than like a traditional kind of pore primer where normally they feel more dry and matte on the skin, but this one actually feels really nice. And like I mentioned, I'm gonna go in with the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation. So this foundation is a light to medium coverage foundation that's infused with nourishing skincare like hyaluronic acid, turmeric, avocado oil, and it's supposed to just enhance the look of your complexion. Look at this beautiful packaging, you guys. I talked about it in my Sephora haul, but I'm in love with it. It's so pretty. I hope this color matches. I think it will. Don't ask me how I pick my shade online because I just guess, honestly. Like I have no idea how I do it. And I mean, sometimes if you guys watch my videos, you know that it doesn't always turn out good. Ooh, this feels nice. I'm gonna use a sponge. This one is from Haley's Beauty. Ooh, I think we have a good color match. Ooh. That's pretty. Definitely, like, I feel like evened out my skin already, but it does have some coverage, which is nice. I guess I'll do one side with a sponge and then the other side with a brush. Just kind of building it up a little bit because I have these little pimples there that are so annoying. Like, please go away. Ooh, that's pretty. That is really, really natural, but like, still really nice coverage. Because I don't really mind when something doesn't have like super full coverage, but I also don't want something that's just gonna kind of look like nothing on the skin, because then at that point it's like, why even wear any product? You know, like I need some coverage. So this is nice. All right, let's do the other side now. Fresh foundation brush. This one's from Haley's Beauty. Let's see which side I like better. Super flawless and natural on the skin. Wow, that looks really pretty. And I don't feel like I need to add any more. Like I feel like what I used was perfect. I love the packaging. I love everything about this so far. This is really, really nice. We're making some good progress here. So now let's do concealer. I actually got this one from Marc Jacobs. This is the Extra Shot Caffeine Concealer and Foundation, which is actually really interesting. I got this one in light 150. This thing is huge, but like, if you think about it as like a foundation, it's like a good size. And then if you think about it as a concealer, it's huge. It's like perspective. Okay. Let's see how this looks. Ooh, that's gonna be light. Okay. And this is supposed to be a creamy full coverage concealer. So I think that should definitely be enough. I'm actually just gonna kind of spread this out a little bit. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be too light. We have no choice but to make it work. This actually doesn't really look like full coverage to me. I mean, I didn't want to use too much just because it definitely felt a little thick when I put it on, and it's obviously too light, but it doesn't really look super full coverage. I think I used a pretty good amount. I'm gonna use a little bit more just because I want to see if I get a little bit more coverage. It is nice on the skin though. I definitely would like the foundation more than I like the concealer. Like comparing this to the Derma Blend concealer, I feel like that's full coverage. This, I would say it's like medium to buildable. Now we have a cream blush. This one is the Tower 28 Beach Please Rush Hour Blush. So pretty. I really like their glosses. So let's test this out and see. Oh wow. I like barely dipped my brush in. This, by the way, is from Real Techniques. It is the medium sculpting brush. New favorite. Really good Fenty Beauty dupe. I love that color. It's really pretty. And it blends perfectly into the skin. Oh yeah, see, it just gives you like a light little flush. And then of course, if you want more, you can always just build it up and then you'll get more color. Ooh, let's do a little bit more. Wow, you like don't really have to dip your brush in a lot, like at all. This is what I'm doing. Okay, powder. I actually have two different powders here. So I have this one from Tatcha. This is the Silk Powder. And then this is the KOSAS Cloud Set Baked Setting and Smoothing Powder. So I'm going to use the translucent one under my eyes, like to set basically my T-zone. And then I'm going to use this KOSAS one to set the rest of my face. This one from Tatcha is supposed to be a translucent setting powder with a radiant finish that blurs while cocooning the skin from pollutants and blue light. So this is what it looks like. Also gonna use this, like I said, right on my T-zone. Feels nice and smoothing. I can see a little, like the tiniest, like tiny microscopic specks of, it looks like kind of shimmer. I don't want to say glitter because I feel like when I think glitter, I think it's like it's all over my face, like you can see a ton of it all over, but this is one of those things where like that radiance that it has to it, I can see that like really small little specks of shimmer on my face, but it's not bad. I think it's pretty and it feels nice on the skin too, which is really nice because it doesn't feel drying. Also, let me touch up these wings. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set the rest of my makeup, and again, I'm gonna use this KOSAS powder. This one is in Comfy. It's a sheer medium. This is what the packaging looks like. Yeah, wow, it is like really seamless, but you can't really even really see it on the skin, but I guess that's good. Like my makeup feels soft though, it doesn't feel tacky. Now moving into the cheek. So I have these new palettes here from e.l.f. So again, from the same Jen Atkin line. I'm super excited. This is so chic and beautiful. So they have two different ones. This one's a lighter one. This one is the medium one. I think I'm gonna do the lighter one today just because I don't have like any color or any tan to me. This is nice because you get a bronzer, a blush, highlight, and then you get some staple kind of eyeshadow colors, which is beautiful. Obviously I didn't use the eyeshadows today, but I will definitely use, I feel like this is ideal for like an everyday kind of look, which I really like. It's so practical, really cute and compact, and like I said, the packaging is stunning. So I'm gonna use this bronzer right here just to add some color back to the skin, and then I'll use the blush as well. That's pretty. It just gives you like such a nice like light wash of color. I love bronzer. Once I start adding like bronzer, blush, I feel like everything really starts to come together. Let's do this blush right here. This looks really pretty. Oh yeah, I love that. That's so nice. I like how natural both of these cheek products are. I think for spring and summer, like for just an everyday kind of makeup look, it's perfect. And then I'm also going to use the highlighter in here as well. Oh, that's pretty. It's like a very wearable gold. I'm also going to be using and testing out the rest of the products from the Jen Atkin collab with e.l.f. So I have the eyeliners, the lip products, and then some brow gel. So let's do the brow gel really quick. This is the hair and brow pomade. It's just a clear coat. As far as hair, I feel like this could work for like little flyaway hairs, and then of course for brows, I guess you kind of just comb through. I think for me, I would probably use this for my hair. Like you could throw this in your purse for like those really annoying little like flyaway hairs. Now for lips, we have these. What are these called specifically? They're like little lip duos. It like comes with like a lip liner, and then you get a like lipstick on the other side. Very, very convenient. Again, practical, I think, for every day. You could definitely create like an everyday simple makeup look with these products. So I'm gonna use today the color Bring It On Brown. So I'm gonna start with the lip liner side. Such a pretty color. Oh, okay. I love the fact that the little liner on the one side is different than the actual lipstick. And this color is like everything. This is beautiful. Okay, so I love this one, and I'm gonna swatch the other two to show you guys. So the other one is Ready to Go, which is a red. So let's swatch the liner. So creamy, by the way. These feel nice. And then this is, wow, that's a pretty red. Okay, so this kind of looks very similar, which I feel like that is ideal because like with red or like brighter shades, I normally like the liner to be exact. But when it comes to nudes, I normally like my lip liners and my lipsticks over top to be a little bit different. And then the other color that we have here is in Self-Made Pink. Oh, that's gorgeous because it's kind of like a mauvey, like rose pink. And then this is the lipstick. See, those are different. Okay, so the red is really, that was a horrible swatch. The red is really the one that is the same one, but the other two are a little bit different. Let's add some of this one. Definitely is matte, but it feels nice. All right, zoomed you guys back in so we can finish up the lower lashes. Going back to the Ethereal Bloom palette, I'm gonna take this really light baby blue. It's kind of like actually like a teal. And I'm gonna dip and then spray my brush. And then I'm just gonna put that right in the inner corners. Oh, this is pretty though. When you spray the brush, it definitely helps with the blue. Okay, so my camera shut off when I was finishing up my lower lashes, so I'll let you guys know everything that I did. First, I started off with the teal color right here, and I put that on the lower lash line, and I wasn't crazy about how it looked. I felt like it was like a little bit too much with like the teal in the inner corners and then the teal in the lower lashes. So I just went back in with the lilac shade and just smudged that on there. And it kind of created like this really kind of darker kind of purple. And then that was honestly pretty much it for the palette. And on my waterline, I did use the Jen Atkin Zero Effort Liner in black. You can see it is super black. It glided right on, which is actually surprising because normally I'm not crazy about wooden lip pencils. They tend to be super harsh on my waterline, but these were actually really nice. Well, I only used the black one. I'll have to use the brown one in an upcoming video, but yeah, this was nice. And then I did just add some lower lash mascara, and I used this one from number 7. It was nice, but I feel like if you do too much, it can definitely get super clumpy, so less is more, but it is super voluminous, and I like how it separates your lashes. The last and final thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and set my makeup, and of course I'm gonna use the same setting spray from e.l.f. and Jen Atkin. Okay, so makeup is all done. Now it is time for some quick speed reviews. So let's start off with the products that I wasn't too crazy about. This eyeshadow palette, I expected so much more. I love the Supreme Nudes palette. That one is so buttery and rich and pigmented. And although this is not the worst palette that I've ever tried, I feel like for the price, I wasn't super impressed. And again, comparing it to the other palette that they have, I think that one is so much better than this one as far as quality. I do love the color scheme in here. I think it is so pretty. I really like the look that I created as well. I'm just not crazy about the quality for the price. So I'm gonna pass on that. I'm also gonna pass on this Marc Jacobs concealer. I feel like it's really settling and creasing under here pretty bad under my eyes. I don't have perfect under eyes. I do have really bad fine lines, but there are certain concealers that emphasize them a little bit more, and this is one of them, and I don't really feel like the coverage is there for me. The formula was nice. It was super creamy, but I just feel like the coverage like doesn't really live up to the actual claim. I'm gonna pass on this. I definitely have other favorites. Okay, also I'm not super crazy about this KOSAS powder. I really don't see much of anything whenever I do apply it. I mean, I know that's kind of the point. It is very smooth and very seamless, but I just don't really see much of anything on the face after applying this. Like my face felt soft, but I didn't really get like that wow factor from this powder. Again, for the price. Everything else though, I am in love with. I love the Rare Beauty primer. I'm super excited to keep using this. I love how cooling and smoothing it was, and just like the texture of it, like gel on the skin, felt really, really nice. Love this foundation. This is stunning. I love everything about it, and I can't wait to keep using this. Packaging, everything. 20 out of 10. I really also liked this touch-up powder. This is stunning. It's really lightweight. I like the little bit of like touch of radiance that it gives. I think that's really pretty for the spring and summertime. So I'll keep using this and I'll keep you guys updated, but so far so good. I also love this cream blush from Tower 28. This is stunning, blends really easily, and I love the color. Love the lashes from Kiss. Stunning, 20 out of 10. The mascara from number 7 is actually really nice. Just be careful, again, using too much because I feel like it can get super clumpy super fast. And then everything else as far as the Jen Atkin line, like I mentioned, I really love this little face palette. This is so perfect for every day. I really like their setting spray as well. Also, this liquid liner from KOKIE Cosmetics. This is incredible. So black, so easy to work with. So that is pretty much it for this first impressions. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you have tried any of these products down below in the comments. I definitely have some new favorites in here and some great products that I'm so excited to keep using. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you've tried any of these down below, and that is it. Until next time, I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye!